EA Sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys are 3-2 here in the early part of the season. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His squad designated the home team. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go from North London. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So here come the Jets. Their ever-changing quarterback carousel stops on Justin Fields, the 26-year-old. Remember, the Bears' first-round pick back in 2021 out of Ohio State.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building, because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win.
Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
15 yards. That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 45.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They go play action with Fields. It is brought in by Josh Reynolds. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll bring up second down. While we have a moment, why don't we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. They get 16 on that connection, and the Jets have a first down.
And the Jets first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Hall. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
Second down. It's Fields. This one caught by Lazar. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and
from the shotgun. It's Fields. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. Folk's kick is good. And the Jets are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Denver first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Oh, run with Dobbins. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Nix from the gun on third down. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Jets offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Off the play action, here's Fields. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Fields from the gun on third down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Fields, who's tough to bring down in the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Begins the ball. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 9. Here's Fields. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. It's third and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
Fields. He'll try to run for it. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Holding offense.
They get the 7th overall pick there, Armand Membu. Back to throw is Fields. Out to his right. There he goes again. And nice work there. He'll go into a slide and gain about 7.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 36-yard line.
Fields now on second down. He'll run again. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Now, Fields. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Broncos offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. Now it's Dobbins, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. It just, he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Jets offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the 1st half that has really given them fits. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Another run here with Paul. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Jets.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Jets have the advantage. More from the International Series in London after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. Play action now for Fields. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito. In for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Fields to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down.
It's 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
The Broncos offense ready to get back to work. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. Room to run at the 40. And he is going to be out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Play action now. It's Nix. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And he'll just chuck this one to the sideline. Receiver in the area, so no grounding, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Jets first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Again, here's Hall. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. Good for a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll go again with Hall. He'll take this down inside the 30. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle.
At the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Fields to keep it himself. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
It's fourth down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Will McDonald, there to tackle. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Cisco on the coverage.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and that'll set up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient. Just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And the Jets, 1st down.
Making the read, this is Fields. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Now a 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 5.
Throwing is Fields. He'll step up and run this. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll run. This is Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was...
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to London, England. After this, 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Throwing is Nix. He connects with Mims. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Taking off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
That's good for Broncos.
Here's Nix to throw. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Now Nix going to look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
To throw is Nix. Going for it all. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
This one complete to Sutton. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Result of the play.
The Jets offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. They'll try the right side with Hall, and that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
One final throw before the break. He'll step up and run, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports studio.
Thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the 2nd half is about to get underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Got it into the hands of Mims. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw is Nix. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
His 49-yard line.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
10 yards. And the Broncos first down.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 9. They'll throw. It's Nix. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Third down. 3 to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Nix from the gun on third down. He'll try and get there on the ground. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He gets it to go. Broncos have taken the lead by a point here in the third.
Broncos 10, Jets 9.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Khalil Herbert to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10.
The Jets offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Looking deep for Lazard. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10. To throw is Fields. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. 18 yards on the pickup there, and the Jets have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard
Third downs, Mike,
line.
those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 5. Off the play action, here's Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a Jets.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Zach Allen in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On the move left. He'll try to run for it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
They're going to go, and it's home. And he's going to have a Jets 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Play action now for Fields. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Nick Bonito in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Fields now on 2nd down. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Dobbins. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
17 yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
Garrett Bowles, the man flagged there. Now it's Dobbins. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. That one on the former Notre Dame star, Mike McGlinchey. From from the gun. That is a run with Harvey. And a good run. He'll take it forward for 6 yards on first down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. Brings up second down.
On second down, it's Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Jets offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. He's turned a number of those into big plays. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 24-yard line.
Another run here with Hall. And he's going to pick up the first down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. And the Jets first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now a toss to the left. Here comes Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Brings up third down.
Fields now. Rolling right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. A big one here in the fourth quarter. The gain is 64.
It's a gain of 64 yards. That's good for a Jets.
They'll run. It's Hall. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal.
Made at the 5-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
One more time, they give it to Hall. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down?
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Josh Reynolds. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 35-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Trying to at least get back to the line of scrimmage, but he doesn't do it. That's a loss of a yard and leading to 3rd down.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
The Broncos, first down.
Here's Nix to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Harrison Phillips getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Second down, Nix. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
And 17.
Throwing is Nix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinton Williams. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This brought in out past the 20. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. This is 3rd and 6.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd.
Here's Fields. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Yards. And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
They go play action with Fields. This one taken in by Reynolds. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Yards. Complete to Josh Reynolds.
Fields going to hang on to this one. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
McLaughlin now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
A 1st down throw for Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll give it to Dobbins. Oh, the ball's out. The Jets have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around it.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. We might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he is going to have the Broncos 1st down. They'll wind up getting the yards they need on 4th and 3.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Jermaine Johnson brings up 3rd down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Yards. That's another Broncos 1st down.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He takes off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll drop to throw. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Jets 22, Broncos 17.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
The Jets offense about ready to take over once more. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 1st down will essentially end the game. That one caught by Wilson. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
Second
A
and
bit of a
6
quick hitter here,
at
and what
the
you're hoping for,
36-yard
Mike, is that the
line.
defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
There's a short one caught by Taylor. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Jets. And it'll be a long but happy flight home as they earn the victory here in London. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long from London.